Hi, this is Andre. I wanted in this little video to show you how you can look into past treatments and analyze what's happening during those treatments. So if I go to Andre, for example, on this watch icon, it will load up all the sessions that this user has registered in the past. So if I look at this session here on the 28th of July and press enter, it will basically show me a graph of what's happened during this treatment, condensated over the whole period of the treatment. So every time on these graphs, you're always prompted to decide which curves you want to be shown on the plot area. So in this case, I want it to show me the SpO2 limit. So that's there. It's obviously the flat line, which is equivalent to this number here, the 84%. And I want to add my heart rate as well to see how it's evolved. And finally, what I can add as well is I can add the oxygenation percentage, and this will show me a full picture of what's happened. As a very initial analysis of this breathing session, for example, what we can observe is that in this session, the user actually went below what was supposed to be the cutoff. And this is an interesting example because you can see that in the third cycle, so the second cycle of hypoxia, the machine had to bump up the O2 percentage back up because the cutoff level was broken. And you can see that here. So here's the flat cutoff line, which is at 84%. And you see that the user was oxygenating at a lower level. You see that even clearer in the third cycle of hypoxia, or in the fourth cycle of hypoxia, also the same happened. So in this situation, what does the machine do? Well, the machine will bump up the percentage of oxygen so that the user goes back to oxygenating above the desired cutoff level. We can look at other charts for more analysis. For example, what is the progress that you would like to have on the SpO2 evolution, but also on the heart rate, and obviously in this situation. So what should one do when the user? Obviously, the machine has defended the user by bumping up the oxygen again, but what should be the takeaway for the next session for this user? Well, given that he has gone below the cutoff, I think we can do two things. We can obviously reduce the cutoff. If we are talking about a user who has experienced good recovery after his session, then he should probably allow himself or herself to go to a lower level of SpO2. If that is not the case, so if the user has experienced, for example, chest pain or excessively tiredness, then probably what we should do is that we should go to concentration levels which are higher than the ones we used in this treatment. So that will be the decision tree for this type of situation. But that said, the machine obviously always defends the user by taking the oxygen percentage back to a level where he oxygenates again above the SpO2 cutoff.